Enzo Maresca just finished speaking to the press, and I'm so impressed with the way Enzo Maresca, answered some critical questions. Let's go, dissect the Enzo Maresca few important points he raised at the press conference. First of all, Enzo Maresca was asked, is he prepared how Chelsea will be defensively? Because for the majority of the game, Chelsea will be without the ball. Enzo Maresca asked the person, what did you say? The journalist repeated himself and said, how are you prepared to play without the ball because Chelsea will not have the ball? Enzo Maresca asked him, who said so? Who asked you? Asked the journalist, who said Chelsea will not have the ball? He said, this is a final. They have their plan. Chelsea will have their own plan. And then he said that he doesn't know where people manufacture all these stories from. That this is a game of final. That whatever that have happened in the past or whatever you are in the final is about 11 teams that are competing against each other. He now said that he has studied them. He has a plan for them. And he feels that the dressing room are ready for this kind of game. He was asked a lot of things. He was asked about the plans, the tactics. He said that the team are happier now, that the dressing room, that they are so excited because they came into this competition. 32 teams came into this competition. Chelsea and PSG are just the two teams remaining. 30 teams have gone home. That is a moment of celebration. He said the mood in the camp is explosive. They are so happy, and he said they have prepared very, very well. He was now asked about PSG blowing teams apart. He said that in this is a final. As they have their plan, Chelsea will have their own plan. And then he talked about so many things that Chelsea will be prepared. That right now that PSG are like the reference for so many teams, like they are the reference. Every team look up to them to play or to have a well robust team. But that doesn't mean that his team is so good. And this is a one-off final. The same thing that Rhys James said. Rhys James, if you listen to his interview, he said data does not mean anything to him. Data or statistics or whatever does not mean anything. He said that Chelsea are going to win. That he has been in a position in the 2021 Champions League final where everybody was saying Manchester City will brush Chelsea aside. But at the end of the day, what happened is different. It's not about that. They don't need to be scared. They just need to go there, play their game, ball very well, give a good account of themselves. Anything that happens in the final happens. But for you to now sit down and think, oh, Chelsea are going to be brushed aside, he said it's not going to happen. That he is ready with the teammates to fight. Talking about James, James also confirmed that he was not injured in the last game. He said he felt something, but he was, trying to listen to his body, that he's not injured, that he wanted to just, give himself opportunity to play in the final because had even he played, he didn't know what could have happened, but he just felt something. He just, informed the manager, and that's why he didn't play in that game. But normally, that is not really worried that he's fit. He also talked about Enzo Fernandez. He said Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo, he is looking forward to watching them compete and battle against PSG. So for me, I feel like, when the whole world is writing off a particular team, saying that it's going to be 4 or 5, I think this kind of games always come up with surprises. My preview for this game will be releasing tomorrow. I will release the preview. Everything I think that could happen in that game. Let me sleep over it and wake up. Then I will tell you my mind. Then also Enzo Maresca confirmed that Noni was not asked to leave Chelsea. That he said that any player that is not happy is free to leave. That Noni decided he wants to leave. He's no longer happy at the squad. And he's also saying the same thing. Other players, if you're not happy, you can be able to leave. So Noni is now out of the camp. Noni is probably heading to London to finalize the deal to join Arsenal Football Club. So probably if Chelsea win the Club World Cup, then they will send a medal to Noni. But Noni will not be celebrating with the team. Then secondly, Enzo Maresca talked about Joao Pedro. Enzo Maresca and Rhys James talked about Joao Pedro. First of all, Rhys James said that a lot of people have not taken into account the skill set of Joao Pedro, that he has competed against him. He knows how good that guy is. That he's not surprised that he scored 2 magnificent goals because he has fought against him. That is a very good player. Then on the part of Enzo Maresca said that Chelsea bought, Joao Pedro because they wanted to use him against low block. You see, he's already preparing against teams that always defend against Chelsea. That he moves very well in tiny, pocket of space, and he's able to shoot and score goals. That is a very, very important signing. That he's not surprised he's banging goals. That they studied him and they saw what he can be able to offer, and that is why Chelsea decided to pay heavily to bring him to Chelsea. Enzo Maresca was also asked finally what is the biggest achievement for him, over the last 1 year, because he just celebrated his 1 year as Chelsea coach. He said the biggest achievement is that before he joined Chelsea, nobody is talking about Chelsea when it comes to football. The way they play, everybody is focused on talking about 2 billion spent, 77 players in the squad, 500 days. Nobody is talking about the actual sporting event. But right now that have now gone away, the focus is now the way Chelsea are playing. people are now beginning to, respect what Chelsea are doing. People are now beginning to appreciate the way their game plan. Enzo Maresca said that Chelsea will have a very good game plan. That don't expect Chelsea to go there and open up themselves. That as PSG are trying to attack Chelsea, Chelsea will also attack them, and it's gonna be an important final. He said the players are ready. So these are all everything Enzo Maresca said to the press with what Rhys James said. Going into the final showdown of the Club World Cup. Remember, if you need football, just slide into my DM and have them. Thank you very much for watching, and see you soon.